Yo, what is going on, guys? Tyro here, aka the Light Skin Gamer LSG, and welcome to another episode of the PC Gaming Showcase. And before I go ahead and get started, let me go ahead and say some stuff real quick. That review of Resident Evil Revelations for the Nintendo 3DS will be coming up pretty soon. It's just taking a minute to edit. And record all the stuff I need to do the proper review. And I had to make sure I actually beat the game and actually got most of the stuff done, because I actually like to play my games all the way through to give a proper review. Because people literally play the game in a day and barely beat the game and review it and say, oh, how great it is, even though they haven't beat everything. That's kind of not an actual review. So I want to take everything in and actually review it for you guys, so you can actually see how good the game actually is. It's actually one of my favorite Resident Evil games after I played it. I'm a huge RE fan. But anyway, let me go ahead and move on. So about the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, because people have been telling me, I got some messages on PSN, people telling me, yo, yeah, I like the Five Nights at Freddy's, go ahead and do more. And I was just like, y'all just don't understand, that game tripped me out. I'm not saying I'm never gonna play it again, best believe I will, but it's just gonna take some time, because that game literally spooked me out. I don't get how people on YouTube beat that game and did beat the 2020 thing. I don't understand how you did that. That game literally spooked me out. I guess you have to play it so much. But anyway, that's just gonna wrap everything up. And these PC Gaming Showcases episodes are actually very easy to do, just to record and record the commentary over. So yeah, these will come out a lot faster than reviews. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. So this game basically it has the weirdest unlock system I think I've ever seen. I'm not saying it's literally awful, but it's just the weirdest thing. The in-game currency that they give you, this is kind of where everybody gets that impression of a pay to win. That in-game currency they give you is very hard to actually get a actual number to get a gun, unless you do the challenges and stuff like that. I think you get 500 extra for the challenges, but even then you don't get that much money after doing that. If you literally play 20 games, you'll get maybe 2,000, if 20,000 if you're lucky to play 20 games. Possibly, I don't even think you get 1,000 a game, I'm not sure. But once I bought a gun and I noticed I had 900 and I played 8 games, I'm like, what in the freak? I'm like, how am I supposed to get guns if the in-game currency is so difficult to get? And for the people who actually buy the guns in the game instead of actually getting the in-game currency, I'm not saying that they'll instantly poop on you if you're a new player, but the M4A1 and AK-47 are actually decent default weapons. I will only say this because I played this game. What's that game called? District 187. That was the biggest pay to win Hacker City douchebag game I ever played in my life. I actually liked it. It was the first episode of PC Gaming Showcase, and I actually really liked the game because it was actually functional. Actually was fun at a time and point. But that learning curve, I literally ended games with maybe 2 kills and 30 deaths, mainly because either people were spawn camping, floating above the map, or had pay to win weapons, and I just had that stinking M4A1 that was so horrible. The M4A1 isn't even that bad. It's just the way they did it in that game gave that gun no justice and made it so difficult for new players to actually get into the game. Oh yeah, and guess what? That game got shut down back in 2013 October. So yeah, good riddance. But anyway, enough about that game. But this game necessarily isn't a pay to win shooter. You can actually have, I think they start you off with I think 30,000 gold, or is it 20,000 gold? That actually starts you out with enough to actually buy another weapon. So that's actually pretty nice of them. But at the same time, it's going to be a while before you buy a new one. Actually, I think they might give you a little bit more than that. I'm not sure, because I actually bought 2 weapons. I bought the MP5K and the AK-47 too. AK-47 I think was 30,000. I forgot how much the MP5 was. But they gave me a decent amount of gold to start off with, so that was actually pretty cool. But I will be interchanging some of the things, some things I don't like and some things I do like. So before I go ahead, I'll get some things out that I actually do like. The gameplay is so fast paced, not crazy fast paced like Unreal Tournament or anything, but the game is it's just a nice balance. It's a basic game, but it's the right kind of basic, and that's actually something I really love about this game. It's really fun. The gameplay is fast paced. it's basic in the right way. The gunplay is really spot on. Like, you can actually hip fire and it's accurate, or you can aim down your sight and even be more accurate. It's not like crazy high spraying power, but I actually really do love the gameplay. And another thing I really love about this game, just because it adds more flash, is the medals that you get in the game. Now, you get a medal for almost everything in the game, and I don't even mind that. Like, it's just so satisfying seeing a medal at the top of your screen. Then all of them are at the bottom of all the medals that you earned. And if you have like a high, like you just stacking medals left and right, I think they actually give you more gold for that, I'm pretty sure. But it's just, I don't know, in a way it feels so rewarding. But that's just a little trick, because medals, I mean, they're just medals. Like, it's kind of like Halo medals, but they really aren't there to do, they really don't do much. It's just there to add some flash and kind of make the player feel a little better, because they do look pretty on my screen when I'm actually getting them. But in all honesty, they really don't help that much. It just adds extra flair, and that's just something, in my opinion, that I actually like. It's not like kill streaks or anything else like that, but it's actually pretty dope. Now, one thing, well, a few things I really didn't like was the weird lag that you get in the game. Like, when you first get into a game, I understand most PC games do this, but for some odd reason, like the first 30, 40, 50 seconds, it will have this weird crazy lag. Like, you can see on the screen, like, I'm just like freezing up left and right. It's not because this PC can't handle this game or anything. I actually get a pretty sexy 60 FPS on medium and high, medium to high. I actually get a nice pretty sexy 60 FPS playing this game, and I'm like, why is my PC freezing and crap playing this game? And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And I really didn't get that. And one other thing in this game that I really don't like is that campers in this game are just, oh my god, campers literally rule in this game. If you find a spot and it's a real nice snuggly spot, they'll literally pitch a campfire, roll some marshmallows and some weenies and whatever, and they'll just stay there the whole game. I literally found somebody. This was a map called Desert. I was moving through the street, right? And for some odd reason, this dude was like on the ledge and he was just shooting everybody. I'm like, okay, somebody will probably kill him. He stayed there the whole game, just picking everybody off left and right. And then I actually went up there and killed him. And then I went away, and then like somebody out the spawn killed me. And then like maybe like literally like 10 seconds later, when I spawn, he's in the exact same spot. And these people will do that the entire time. Like I said, pitch a campfire, roll some weenies and some marshmallows, some s'mores or whatever, and they'll just stay there the whole game. And it is so annoying. It's not like they're unbeatable. You can easily like counter camp them. Like, as you can see on the screen, I've been in this spot for a solid, probably maybe even a minute. I've been in this spot. Literally, that's all you have to do is either counter camp them or just outplay them. But sometimes it can be a little difficult doing that. Now, literally, the moment you move, once you move from that nice snuggly spot, even the people who are in those nice snuggly spots, literally, one time you move, you'll either be running out trying to spray somebody down and end up getting shot in the back from somebody spawning somewhere else, or somebody camping somewhere else. So yeah, the campers in this game give me, they give me high blood pressure. I cannot stand the campers in this game. I really can't. And I can understand, because it's a high learning curve in this game, but at the same time, come on now, it's not rocket science. You don't need to camp that hard. But anyway, once all that stuff is out the way, let me go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. So basically, to end this off, the final verdict, I would have to say this game is a nice, it's nice. It's a definite download. I'm not saying like this is, oh, that's that must have, but literally, it's a free game. What can you lose with a free game? And the system requirements aren't really that high at all. It's not a graphically demanding game. So I'll go ahead and download it if you want to give it a try and play a nice free-to-play first-person shooter that actually has a pretty active community, and that actually does have a nice competitive scene. And just to get into something a little bit different, but it does have a very basic feel. It's not really a military shooter, but it's actually a pretty fun shooter, and I actually do enjoy it. When I first started playing it, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I kind of don't like this game because I didn't understand it and it was so basic. And then once I started playing the game, earning medals, and I'm not saying the medals literally made me change my mind, but actually playing the game, getting better at it, getting through that skill gap, getting through that that learning curve, and actually pooping on people and doing good and seeing how competitive the game is, I was actually having fun because it had a nice competitive edge, and then some of the maps were actually fun. The game isn't graphically demanding, like I said, but at the same time, this game is actually pretty fun, and the fast-paced action kept it going, and I really liked it. So if I was to actually rate this game, I give it a 7 out of 10. I had to get up 7 out of 10. It would have got a lower score if it really wasn't optimized that well. But of course, it's a free-to-play. Like, trust me, there are some free-to-play games in general that really aren't optimized for certain parts in your PC. But like I said, this is a definite go ahead and download it. Like, you have nothing to lose. It's free. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode of PC Gaming Showcase. Go ahead and leave a comment down below on the free-to-play PC game that you would like me to go ahead and showcase on this channel. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And that's it, guys. Tyrogue is out.